Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome to your week of May 17th, 2021 tarot reading. About to hit you up with a general vibe card here, then we're going to do a 4-card spread, past, present, future, as well as an outcome, and we'll do some clarifiers for all those cards. Hopefully everything's going good for you, Capricorn, but remember, these are general readings, so just take a general look at them. It might not apply to you. It's a general reading, of course. So if it's your message, take it. If it's not, it's not. Don't try to make something work in so that it fits your narrative. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not, right? So, but anyway, Capricorn, I think we've done enough shuffling here. And we just had a card almost happen. That card tried to get away. It didn't, though. It didn't quite get away. He just flipped over. But we'll see. Oh, another one just decided to flip over. We're going to give the deck one last shuffle here in just a second. There we go. Everything's flipping and jiving already. But your general vibe card for you, Capricorn, is the exchange gifts card. So it could be a card of gifts coming in for you. It could be a card of gifts coming in. It could be you exchanging gifts with someone, of course. And then gifts don't necessarily have to be like a physical object or something. It could be someone just dropping some truth on you or some knowledge, right? It could be someone letting you know how they feel about you. It could be someone helping you out with, your life, your business, whatever it is. So some sort of gift coming in for you. So that's really good to know. But we'll get you shuffled up here and get you your 4-card spread. First time trying this particular spread, so hopefully it goes good. Hopefully it goes good. Remember, Capricorn, you can like, share, and subscribe to the video. It's all good. Whatever you want to do, go for it. So without further ado, let's see what we got for you. So in your past, we got the 3 of Swords. So 3 of Swords is a card of heartbreak, card of something like that, whether that be a romantic heartbreak or, something that's happened in your life that's been tragic or something. That's in your recent past. It can also be a card of cutting out something that no longer served you. So with the exchange gift cards going over all this, that might be a good thing. It might be you cut out something that no longer serves you, and it's starting to lead more into a positive trend, kind of like a karma idea where, you do something to kind of earn karma for yourself and it kind of reflects back on you. So that's what we got in your past. In your present, we've got the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is a card of sort of self-imposed restrictions, right? This person doesn't have to be tied up here with all these swords around them, but they are. And the 8 of Swords is sort of to say that this is all in your head, right? You don't have to you don't have to be doing these kind of things to yourself. You don't have to be putting these restrictions on yourself, whether it be like, you feel like you can't go after what you really want because of whatever, right? Some sort of, just a rule you've set up in your own head that you feel like, oh, I can't go after what I really want because of this, or I can't do this thing that I want because of X, Y, or Z, right? You're just making up excuses, and it doesn't necessarily have to be excuses, but you're just putting your own roadblocks in your own way to not do something. And so you need to take those chains off. You need to take those restrictions off and just kind of go after what you want. So you've already cut out something that doesn't serve you here. And now you've kind of put a restriction on yourself. Maybe it's one of those things where you're kind of, you've maybe cut out a bad person in your life. And it's like, all right, the restriction is I'm not ever going after that type of person. I know the warning signs now. So that could be a good thing. The 8 of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Maybe you're just kind of putting the restriction on yourself to just be more careful with yourself. So this is leading to your future, which is the Ace of Cups, which is a card of overflowing emotions, right? And it's good emotions too. It's, generally like love and, those happiness, those kind of emotions. And it's overflowing, like you just can't contain yourself. So eventually those restrictions are going to kind of come off, right? Like it feels like you're going to be busted out here soon. So I really like that. The Ace of Cups is also a really good card of success as well, as all the aces are. And we've got the initial W here for you as well. Could be an M as well, depends. But if that initial might mean something to you in the future, maybe you got someone coming into your life or someone with that initial who you're kind of going to suddenly start, having the heart racing for them here in the future, or you're going to feel like a lot of happiness with them. So, but for an outcome card, we got the 7 of Cups, which is a card of just a lot of choices, right? You're just kind of spoiled for choice. Or it can also be a card where you have so many choices you just don't know what to do, right? And you need to kind of narrow down to the choice that you want the most, you think is the best for you, the choice that seems like it's the most right, and you'll feel it in your gut. You're kind of like, that's the one I need to go down. And you need to kind of eliminate the choices by being like, okay, that one's nice, but it's not really what I want. And you're like, well, this one's good too, but this, you know, there are some flaws here. Like this could go wrong very easily. And then eventually you'll find the one where it's like, yes, this is the one. I really like this, and this is the way I'm going to go. So that's for your future. So that's for your outcome, actually. So we're going to get some clarifiers. This reading's looking like you're going to be, maybe after you get these restrictions, you're going to put these restrictions on, and then you're just going to be busting out, and you're going to be like, okay, no, restrictions didn't work. I'm just overflowing with love. And maybe you'll have some suitors coming in for you, like a bunch of them, and they'll be like, okay, well, I think I like you, but I like you, and you know, you know what I mean? So we'll see though. We'll get you some clarifiers here in just a second, Capricorn. But before we do, if you could leave a like, I really appreciate that. You can subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. That way you stay in the loop when I upload new videos. You can hit the bell icon too if you haven't already, and that way you get notified when I upload new videos. So you can come right on over and check out your sun, moon, and rising videos. So hopefully everything's going good there in those readings as well. But without further ado, let's get you some clarifiers. So clarifying the Three of Swords, we've got the Page of Cups. So this is someone who's just starting out in their emotions and just starting out getting in touch with their feelings, their emotions and such, which makes sense because we got the Ace of Cups coming here where it's kind of overflowing. So it feels like you kind of cut out something bad here. And now we've kind of just getting in touch with like your real feelings and your real emotions, right? So I like that. It seems like you're on the right path here. Clarifying the Eight of Swords, we got the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is the guy who kind of does have all the control over his emotions, and he doesn't let them rule him, which makes sense. You're putting the restrictions on your emotions, right? Like this is all starting to add up. You're kind of getting in touch with yourself, realizing that sometimes your emotions do maybe get out of control, or you kind of maybe feel too tended to someone else, or feel too biased towards someone, like you get the feels for them and you're like, oh yeah, I'll let that go because I love them so much, right? And now maybe you've realized I need to not do that anymore, and now you've really put the restrictions on with the Eight of Swords here, and it's saying like, I'm not letting my emotions out at all. Like I'm full and under control, right? I'm not showing any emotion. I'm not letting my emotions get the better of me, right? But we're leading to the Ace of Cups where it's overflowing, and we've got the Five of Cups popping out here, which is, we got so many cups here. Like this was very much a sword reading, and where it was like sort of logical, and we've gone completely 180 into the emotional range here. So but with the Five of Cups, it's a card of getting somewhere the way you didn't think you would, right? So you thought this was the way you were going to go, and now you've gone a completely different way. And I feel like that's what's happening here, is you've put a lock on your emotions, and now it's like, it's overflowing. You're just like, oh no, I couldn't stop it. And it's like, you're still getting to experience this full range of emotions, just not the way you thought you would. Like you thought you put things under wraps. You thought it would be, you know, very much like when I find the right person, I'll let it out and stuff like that. And it feels like maybe someone has come in and kind of like busted that dam open, right? So, but clarifying the Seven of Cups for an outcome card, we've got the Seven of Wands, which is, it's funny, 2 sevens coming up at the same time is very much of a sign. I like to think of it as like sort of like the path, like you kind of know the path you're on, is the way I look at it, because the Seven of Wands itself is a card of standing your ground and defending your position. So it's very much like you know what's right for you, like you do know what's right for you, and you have all these options in front of you. So I feel like this person that maybe you cut out of your life way back here with the Three of Swords, you know that kind of person isn't right for you, and maybe a bunch of those type of people are coming out, and you got to suss through and be like, all right, who is the actual person I want to be with, right? The person I know that I want to be with, right? And you're going to defend yourself, defend your position, right? And be like, all these like people are just kind of like flaking on me, giving me the kind of energy that I don't want, I don't deserve. It's like, you got to just wave through them. You just wade through them until you find the person that really is right for you. So I like that a lot, Capricorn. That is all I've got for you this week. Hopefully that helps you out. Remember, defend your position. You know what's right for you, so stick with that. Also remember, you can leave a like, and it really helps out the channel. You can subscribe and hit that bell icon if you haven't already. If you feel so inclined, you can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one to get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. And I hope to see you, Capricorn, in the next video.